It is a long-standing tradition at graduations that the campus principal attempts to impart a few final words of wisdom to the graduates. So if you'll indulge me a brief moment. Graduates, I think it's time you knew the truth about high school. I think you've earned it. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but high school is not what you've been told the last few years. As educators, our job is to convince you that high school is about literary genre and mathematical equations, about scientific hypothesis and historical discovery, about language understanding and college preparation, about academic achievement and athletic prowess. Oh, I'm sorry, but we lied. That's not what high school is about. High school is more than just an endless series of scantrons. High school is really about developing the skills you'll need to prepare yourself for the challenges of life. The classes you took were just the tools that your teachers used to accomplish the real goal, the goal of turning impressionable adolescents into respectful, hardworking, compassionate adults. High school represents the transition to adulthood and about learning how to accept the responsibility that comes with that title. The road to adulthood is paved with a multitude of steps and challenges. When you crossed this stage, you completed the first step. But the much more challenging journey is about to begin. To the parents and the families in the room, I offer to you my congratulations. For almost 2 decades, you have served as the role model for these young people. You've been their guide, their crutch, their nanny, their disciplinarian, their coach, their chef, their maid, their boss, their moneylender. You have been their chauffeur, their alarm clock, their counselor, their excuse writer, and after reading some of those excuses, a couple of you are also fiction writers. So good job on that. You have been their defender, their sounding board, the strong shoulder when they needed one. You have been their rock through everything. So I think it's time for you to take a step back. Your role in this challenge is now complete. To the teachers and the educators in the room, I extend to you my thanks. You have challenged these students to become more than they ever thought they could be, to reach higher than they ever have before, to see the world from new perspectives and to think and act outside the box, and to be willing to completely throw the box away when it no longer fit. And when your students struggled or gave up, or dragged their heels, or tried to do the minimum, you pushed them even harder. Even when you had your abilities as educators questioned, and your dedication to craft was challenged, you persevered. So I think it's time for you to step away. The role you served in this challenge is now complete. And to the graduates, to you I share the challenges of adulthood. I challenge you to put away your phones and your tablets and to have an actual conversation with another human being. You might be surprised at what you can learn from them. I challenge you to have high expectations for everyone with whom you will associate, but that includes even higher expectations for yourselves. I challenge you to set high goals and to never settle for mediocrity. I never allowed you to do the minimum at school because I knew that no one will allow the minimum from you in life. I challenge you to resist the sense of entitlement that exists in the world today, and that everything requires hard work and determination. Life does not actually provide you with excuses for behavior, trophies for participation, or zones for emotional support. I challenge you to express compassion and understanding to everyone you meet, whether you actually agree with their opinion or not. I challenge you to become people of integrity, of honor, of respect, and of truth, because those are the qualities of adulthood. I challenge you to listen more than you speak, because through listening to the advice of others, we grow in ourselves. I challenge you to step away from the specter of social media and to stop comparing what you have to what others might have. The only comparison that is truly important is when you compare the person you are today to the person you hope to become tomorrow. I challenge you to broaden your education, whether that is through college or the military or the workforce, but also to understand that all of the lessons of life cannot be found in a textbook. Some of them have to be experienced. I challenge you to visualize the life you want and to push yourself every day until you achieve it, because a life without ambition and without purpose is a life wasted. And lastly, I challenge you to embrace the idea that somebody should. Somebody should make a positive difference in the world. Somebody should inspire others to greatness. Somebody should be the voice of reason. From the moment you walked across this stage into adulthood, you became somebody, and somebody should. To the graduates of Ford High School, the first step of your journey is now complete. But don't even think about taking a step back, because the challenges of life won't wait until you are ready for them. Whatever happens along the remainder of your journey and whatever steps you take, those choices will be completely up to you. Congratulations. And now, graduates, are we ready? As we practiced, parents, families, friends, honored guests, allow me to introduce to you the graduating class of Ford High School of 2018. Congratulations.